first game against 6, so had to open with the Warrior.
All right, so for Amaz right now, the matchup is pretty good. And also, he got an amazing opening with Cogmaster into Annoyatron. No Fiery Warx to deal with this Cogmaster, which is going to deal some damage. And a Water Elemental for Amaz. This might suggest he's actually playing the Blingtron version.
Well, we shall see. It does have the Water Elemental. I don't think he had Blingtron yesterday. I think the Water Elemental was maybe just a flavor pick, and it does have, you know, that really high health and the freezing ability. And that freezing could be really, really crucial against Warrior.
Yeah, certainly. It's like stopping the weapons. We've seen it before. Was it versus Gara? Versus Gara, where the Snow Chugger was really useful. But what's the hand for Dale? Like, is it good? Is it bad? It doesn't look that great. And there's a Slam as well, and Defender Vargas. Interesting choice of cards.
Yeah, we do see some and Sylvanas coming into hand there. It does have the Death Spite, but that's not the greatest. It's really hard to see what Dale doesn't really have any optimal plays here. It's kind of unfortunate.
Vargas.
Yeah.
You like Vargas is interesting. If you buff the Armor Smith, kill the Annoyatron, you deny the mech, and you still have something to stop the attack from the Water Elemental. If Water Elemental attacks into Armor Smith, it's not going to kill it, so it will have to be pinged as well. And you do prepare Water Elemental for a possible Death Spite next turn.
Yeah, I like the Defender Vargas here to clear the Annoyatron. It's a much better way of clearing the Annoyatron than the Death Spite. And gets another body on board.
No, actually, you don't have to ping because Water Elemental actually kills the Armor Smith. But still, like it does prepare Water Elemental for Death Spite. On Amaz's side, it's not bad. Like, you do want to freeze the warrior to stop the weapon, so Frostbolt is a pretty good decision.
Yeah, it means he can't clear the Water Elemental this turn. That's pretty crucial. Second Armor Smith's pretty good, though.
So there is no good way to clear this Water Elemental. You can't play the weapon. I think you just slam and see what you get, but then...
What now?
Wow, already a tough situation, tough spot for Dale.
So the Mirror Entity, and he's going to proc the Mirror Entity with the Armor Smith. One of the games earlier we talked, I think it was the phone tap Alchemix Mage Warrior game, where being able to trigger the Mirror Entity with the smaller minions was absolutely crucial to the Warrior being able to stay in the game. If I'm remembering that right.
Yeah, that's definitely very important. If Mirror Entity is being played where you don't have the small minions, it's like free mana or even a free spell for Sylvanas or something better. So here that was important, and we can already see Amaz playing Mirror Entity again, because on turn 6 you do suspect the Shield Maiden, and you've seen both Armor Smiths, so there's a good chance that the warrior doesn't have anything small anymore.
Oh, there's an Acolyte.
Wow, that's a pretty good top deck here.
I guess if you're going to play the Acolyte, you know, arming up's fine, but do you maybe consider slamming your own Acolyte?
Well, you will play Dr. Boom next turn. If you feel like you're in a situation that you might actually consider slamming Acolyte, drawing 2 cards out of it, and maybe trying to get a Brawl. Because even though you have 27 points of health, so you're more or less stable still, your opponent is going to have 3 minions, start drawing cards. So this game will be more about card advantage in the end.
So the Acolyte triggers the Mirror Entity.
Very interesting.
Oh, he's actually going to slam Amaz's Acolyte. I guess that's okay. He's going to trade 1 card each, and he's going to probably use his Armor Smith to finish this off.
I'm not sure I like that play, but on the other hand, he is getting rid of the Acolyte, so stopping Amaz from drawing 3 cards out of it, but he did draw 2, so basically providing your opponent with 2 free cards. but still, yeah, this puts Dale in a bad position because he will only have one card from his own acolyte where he could get two. He could actually get 3 cards out of it. He only got
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that never feels good, especially when you're the warrior and you're looking for options against this deck. You get another weapon. Those 2 weapons are just sitting absolutely idle in your hand because this water elemental is freezing you every single turn.
Weapons are dead cards for sure. But then again, he can play Dr. Boom right now. He might also think about Sylvanas, but I'm not sure Sylvanas is a good play. The reasoning for Sylvanas would be that if Mage is able to deal with Dr. Boom and the bombs, your board is getting cleared. And with Sylvanas, you can possibly kill something and steal something else. But then there's this Acolyte, which is annoying. Amaz will be getting armor. That's actually pretty funny.
So how do you deal with this Dr. Boom here as Amaz, or do you just even maybe go for a Dr. Boom of your own?
It's not like you can go for face really, because you do have to deal with Dr. Boom. You would love to have a fireball. Maybe you can go for Technician and try to get a spare part, like a freeze.
He's just gonna go for his own Dr. Boom and go all face.
Wow. Okay, that's bold, and that's probably a good decision as well, because right now you force your opponent to trade with your stuff. There is no way that Warrior is going to buff. Well, there is no Savage for Warrior, no Bloodlust, so you know that Warrior is not going to kill you with Burst. So instead of choosing to have like weird trades and ending up with no minions or like a weird situation, you do force your opponent to make the tough calls.
Absolutely. It's one of those things, isn't it? You do play this kind of game of chicken a lot of the times when you play these mirror minions. It's okay, well, you played yours and I played mine. Are you going to trade now? Because if you don't, and then if you don't trade, am I going to trade? And how much back and forth do you do? And Dale can't afford too much back and forth with his life total.
So he is going to play Sylvanas and try to maybe steal Boom with that, but no, it's not possible. Well, it is possible if one of the bombs actually hits Sylvanas for 4. Then he can Taskmaster Sylvanas. But other than that...
Oh, bomb train incoming. Oh, didn't quite hit the 4th one. That's a shame.
Right, he's going to kill the Shredder.
Yeah. See what comes off it. Okay, it's just a 2-2.
He almost denied the mechs, but there's still one more mech on the board, and for Amaz it's looking good. It's not like the Sylvanas is going to die to anything on board right now. But then again, Warrior got back to 22. And also, Sylvanas is making it difficult for Amaz, because if there is a brawl coming, then you can't really overextend. Oh, he picks up a freeze. That's actually huge. And with that, he probably just has to go for face with the rest. Or maybe like trade with a 2-2.
It's very difficult to see how Dale can get back into this here with his damage.
Well, we know that Dale doesn't have the brawl, so he is in a tough spot. But then Amaz is playing around brawl anyway. Overextending with a Sludge Belt pilot. I keep calling Piloted Shredder Sludge Belcher. I don't know why.
Well, it's a minion that spawns another minion when it dies. It's a similar concept.
Yeah, kind of. Maybe I was just calling the Sludge Belcher that just got top decked.
You're just confused. You're looking at too many things at once.
The board is frozen. So is there any way for Dale not to die in 2 turns? There is no brawl. He can develop the Sludge Belcher. He can kill the bomb. No way to kill his own Sylvanas.
Nope. That's a shame.
1 damage. He's probably happy about that. Armor up. Sylvanas will be annoying for Amaz next turn because there is no freeze. But maybe he will get another spare part there.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity to draw another couple of cards here, Amaz. I might go for the Azure Drake first in case you manage to top deck a Fireball, because that'd be pretty crucial to deal with the Sludge Belcher. Yeah. And there you go. Top deck Fireball. Called it.
Wait.
See, that's the next level casting.
Yeah. That was pretty good. I called the Sludge Belcher, you called it Fireball. We see the future. But you still go for the freeze or stat swap. +1 attack is not the card he needed. But the thing is, like, alright, actually Dale can kill his own Savannas. For a moment there I thought like there is no way, but he can play Death Spite and Fireworks. So right now for Amaz it's
okay,
he has to do something to deal damage. I think you just go for the base with the last card. So.
And freeze it once again. And fill your board as well. And I guess the Clockwork Gnome, that's an extra weak target. So yeah, do you go for the Fireworks Break It Death Spite here?
I think you do. But what's the order? You can go you can't really attack with it. So if you just pay 6, what happens?
So I think you kill probably the 4/1 with Sylvanas. Yeah, you kill the 4/1, and then you kill either the Armor Smith or the 2/1. Yeah, so you'd kill off.
I think you kill the Azure Drake.
Yeah, sorry, you kill the Azure Drake because you kill all the 1 health minions with the Whirlwind effect.
So you kill Azure.
You can actually execute. He doesn't need to burn the weapons, but I personally would because the weapons are just such dead cards.
Well, you can't execute your own Savannas.
You can execute your own Savannas. I just did an Artosis. That's wonderful. That's another thing that'll die to the Whirlwind. That's a pretty good pickup.
Yeah, and I execute the War Elemental. That's actually pretty sweet. He has like 100% steal here.
Yeah, he's gonna have a chance of. Either way, it's gonna be. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Pretty good read by Dale, seeing that play.
Wow, that's actually a fantastic board here. Well, one of the 4/4s.
So much armor though, Jesus. Amaz is up at 13 armor, and there's another freeze. Double fight.
Wait, is that it? How much damage is this? This is 14.
14 plus 4 is 18. Oh, he's 1 off. No, in fact, he isn't. Oh no, yeah, he is. Yeah. he's 1 off.
So close.
Yeah, double fireball, attack face, and then either ping or put on the whirling blades. Either way. And personally, I would just go for it and freeze the 4/3.
If the last card is like Straza,
if the last card's Alexstrasza, then the chips fall where they may, I guess.
I think you want to develop the minion. So you pinged it to 1, you go for face, you develop Snow Chugger, and you buff the Azure Drake +1 and go 5 damage to face. And that's pretty safe. And then next turn, assuming that Azure Drake died, let's say Azure Drake dies to...
He's gonna go for the 1 fireball.
That's fine. There's only 1 card in your opponent's hand.
And so that's it. That's lethal.
Is it?
Yeah, because
he will armor up.
He can armor up, but then he
Belcher and kill. Not kill anything. If he plays Belcher and armors up, it's not lethal. But if he attacks, if he kills one of the minions and assumes there is no other fireball, it's really tough. It's a really tough call. Like your opponent just fireballed your face. Do you assume that the last card is fireball as well?
I think you do. I think you see the pair of cards he's been holding on to, and you just kind of assume it.
So now the decision: death or life? Attack into one of those minions, or not?
I wonder.
What is he going to do? Amaz with a poker face, not really concerned. Oh my god, such a sick read. He actually assumes a fireball. Amaz gets Antonidas.
Oh man, Antonidas is such a sick pickup.
I wonder.
So right now Amaz is facing the Sludge Belcher, and you can actually think about... Wow, this is a tough call. I think he just... You can Fireball Sludge Belcher and then kill the Sludge attack phase with Azure Drake.
What to do?
And he's actually going for it. An alternative is just killing the Belcher and playing Antonidas on empty, but... Yeah, this is definitely tough.
Time runs out on me.
It's not like Amaz is in trouble. He has 30 life and 10 points of armor. Dale picks up his shield slam. Oh, but there's... I guess you do develop the Ragnaros and armor up. That's it. Like, there are no other plays.
I wonder.
Alright, so there's Ragnaros is getting played, and armor up from Dale. He's probably thinking if he should attack into this this mech, and that's a correct call because there's a Blast Mage coming. That might have been lethal. So now Ragnaros is starting to do some damage. Amaz still no spells. Wow, that read. Dale's the master of reading Mage, from my perspective. And right now he needs a shield block. He gets, oh my god, he gets a Shield Maiden! That's so sick. He's
I can take the hit.
Alright guys, so apparently Dale is actually coming back from this. He was able to develop this Ragnaros. He was able to clear Antonidas with the Shield Maiden. And Amaz is in trouble with just top decks, but how is he going to deal 11 points of damage where his Dr. Boom is gone, his Antonidas is gone? Dale is actually in a good position to finish this game and take the lead with 1-0 versus Amaz. Right now Amaz is in a very tough spot. He is really agonizing about it. He knows there's probably no way he is going to win, but because he's seen some questionable cards like Slam, he wants to see what this warrior is going to play. This is his last turn, last top deck. Mad Scientist is not going to cut it, and Amaz is going to concede this game. Dale's taking game number 1 versus Amaz, eliminating Mech Mage.